40 years ago, buying a refrigerator was a long-term investment. Families expected their refrigerator to last 20 years, sometimes even longer. Many of those machines are still running today, in garages, basements, and older homes across America. But something changed. Modern refrigerators are quieter, smarter, and more energy efficient than ever before. Yet many of them fail in less than 10 years. And in some cases, even sooner. This wasn't a random accident. It was the result of a quiet shift inside the appliance industry that most customers never noticed. Part 1. Refrigerators used to be simple machines. Older refrigerators were surprisingly simple devices. Inside, they relied on a mechanical thermostat, a durable compressor, and only a small number of moving components. There were no touchscreens, no Wi-Fi connections, no digital control panels managing dozens of internal functions. Because of this simplicity, there were fewer parts that could fail. Technicians could diagnose problems quickly, replacement parts were affordable, and repairs were usually worth the cost. Many refrigerators from the 1970s and 1980s were designed with serviceability in mind. Manufacturers expected them to be repaired instead of replaced. Durability wasn't a marketing feature back then. It was simply part of the engineering philosophy. Part 2. The digital transformation. Modern refrigerators are very different machines. Today's models often include sensors that constantly monitor internal temperatures. They use electronic control boards to regulate compressor timing and airflow. Some models even connect to smartphones and home networks. These features make refrigerators more convenient and more efficient. But they also introduced a new kind of vulnerability. Electronic components behave very differently from mechanical ones. When a mechanical thermostat failed in older machines, replacing it was simple and inexpensive. But when a digital control board fails today, the entire refrigerator can stop working instantly. And replacing that board can cost hundreds of dollars. Sometimes more than the repair is worth. Part 3. The compressor change most people never notice. The compressor is the heart of every refrigerator. It circulates refrigerant through the cooling system and keeps food fresh. Older compressors were heavy and extremely durable. They were built using thick metal components and designed for long-term operation. Modern compressors are built differently. Energy efficiency regulations encouraged manufacturers to redesign compressors to consume less electricity. These new compressors are lighter and more efficient. But in many cases, they are also less tolerant of long-term stress and temperature variation. Efficiency improved, durability quietly declined, and most customers never noticed the trade-off. Part 4. Why modern refrigerators are harder to repair. Another major change happened inside the repair industry itself. Modern refrigerators are more complex to service. Many internal cooling systems are sealed in ways that make access difficult. Some components require specialized tools to replace. Others are simply too expensive to justify repairing. Technicians often face a difficult situation. They can repair the refrigerator, but the repair cost may be close to the price of a new appliance. So customers make the logical decision. They replace the machine instead of fixing it. And over time, this behavior changed the entire appliance market. Part 5. Shorter product cycles benefit manufacturers. There is another reason refrigerators don't last as long as they once did. Shorter product lifespans increase long-term sales. Decades ago, a manufacturer might sell one refrigerator to a household every 20 or 30 years. Today, that same household may buy 3 during the same time period. Technology improved, efficiency improved, but durability stopped being the highest priority. Instead, manufacturers focused on features customers could see immediately: touchscreens, ice makers, smart connectivity, external displays. These features attract buyers in showrooms, but they don't necessarily extend the life of the appliance. Part 6. What this means for the future. Modern refrigerators are impressive machines. They use less electricity than older models. They maintain more stable internal temperatures, and they include features that were impossible just a generation ago. but they are also part of a different manufacturing philosophy, one where replacement happens faster than it used to. Unless the industry changes direction again, the next generation of appliances may become even more advanced and even shorter-lived. Modern refrigerators didn't become weaker by accident. They were redesigned for a different kind of economy, one where efficiency improved, but longevity quietly disappeared. And most customers never realized when the change happened.